Okay, we're back. I decided just to start recording from this building. 'Cause why not? There's a nice walk back for you. Badges, Zap Tap. It costs 4. Let's look at our active badges and figure out what 4 pieces we want to take away. We could take away Dizzy Attack and say FP+. Or Damage Dodge in one of them. What I want to do is just upgrade badge power next time I level. Unfortunately, that's not going to be for a while. So until I level up, we're not going to have Zap Tap. And when I do, I'll take off either Dizzy Attack or FP Plus or something like that. So that's just going to be for next time. I just thought of that. It's just for a level up. We're not going to bother taking off any badges quite yet. There'd be no real purpose to it. And so, in Toad Town, as we saw last episode, Shy Guys are taking people's stuff, and it's making them unhappy. Now, we can't buy any badges from this shop right now because the calculator's gone. But what we can do is, there was a house I showed a while ago. Not this one. But over in this area, there was an abandoned house, which I said might have had some music. Of course, before we can do that, we have to go talk to Twink. Mario, good to see you. Yeah, okay, buddy. And if you notice, Twink has a shadow. It kind of looks like it's part of the ground over there, but if you look at it when he jumps and stuff, not like his little hop right there, but when he gets excited, he has a shadow. And it follows him around, and I'm not reading anything he says because he's talking about Shy Guy's toy box. So look at him. Do you see that shadow? Now it's a thin line, but look at him. I don't know why he has a shadow. But now over in this house, let me just hit this tree. Oh wow, my game's lagging. That's a new one. Okay. You'll notice pretty soon, after waiting a bit, Shy Guy runs in, sings, and passes through that panel. After singing again. Okay. So now we have the ability to cross through this by pressing A. And we can jump into the toy box. Yes. So chapter 4, Trials in the Toy Box. Yeah. We made it. We are inside of a toy box. So now, of course, here's the 8th star piece that I needed to buy the Happy Heart badge. Yeah. There it is. And there's a very sad man over here. Welcome to the blue station. Unfortunately, I can't take you to the other stations because everything is missing. So basically, we need to find a toy train somewhere and give it to him so that we can ride in it. But before that, Kammy Koopa's going to set up a diabolical trap in front of this chest. And that is exactly what the first thing Peach said we hated was a mushroom. Yeah, this doesn't look like the sort of thing that would bother Mario. Yeah, Kammy, you're on to something. But King Bowser did order it, so yeah, okay. I'm not even going to bother with the mushroom. I'll try to pick it up if my inventory is still full, then whatever. It happens. So when you ground pound these, they shoot you up, and you can't really move for a second after you land. So unfortunately, I did have to engage in a battle, but it's a pink Shy Guy. So it's not like it's bad to show it off. This is fighting Shy Guy, no defense, 7 HP, and what is it, 2 or 3 attack. They have 2 attacks. I believe one, they just kind of like go up to you and basically kick you, and the other one, they use like an aerial kind of, they jump high. So this should make me deal quite a bit of damage, yeah, 10. Pretty unnecessary, I'd rather have the double star points, obviously. But, if I say that every time, it's not really going to change what happens. Is there anything up here? I don't think so. But it's fun to use. Now, yeah, I think you can just use Paracarry, but if you want these coins, ground pounding's really not that tough to do. And we can get back up via this box. You might be able to use Bombette, actually, if you throw Bombette down and then jump on top of it. But ground pounding, as I said earlier, it's not that tough. There's a star piece right there. I didn't really say anything about that beforehand, sorry. I just kind of went straight up to it and just grabbed it. Okay, that was almost bad. That was bad. That was embarrassingly terrible. But here we go. We can access this chest, get the storeroom key. Yeah, okay, I don't need this. We'll eat that, why did I say eat? We'll ground pound that quickly. Wow, that is very different. Two very different things. So I need to back up actually a little bit more than that, and I missed. Can I just... Okay, you can use your hammer. You don't even need the ground pound. Using your hammer is even easier. So you can para-carry across these blocks. You can honestly probably jump them. I'm just being careful. And you get a Thunderbolt. And sorry for the interruption there. Basically what just happened was my narration software just kind of crashed. So right now I'm getting the star piece up on top of this building after using paracarry. I'm only saying all this stuff because I'm trying to also make sure that I sync this correctly later. And this is a new enemy. I'm not going to bother fighting with him if I can avoid it. He shoots a slingshot at you and he's just a little more annoying than a normal shot guy. Not really a big deal. It's just, you know, some star points, and it's a pretty typical fight. Again, I don't want to completely fill up the series with just pointless battles that don't need to be watched. This spring will bring you back up to the surface. And I actually should probably switch over to here so I know how long I've been recording. That's not what I wanted to click on my laptop. That's the yellow shot guy. And I finally, hopefully, showed off ground pound. Yes, it does do 4 damage instead of the normal 2 damage that engaging in a fight would deal. I'll just smack these shot guys in the face. Yeah, that's what we needed. And see, yeah, they have that attack, which is they run straight up to you, and then the other attack, they jump in the air, so you have a little more time to react. They signal what attack they're going to do beforehand, though. If they don't do anything, they're going to run straight into you. And if they point up in the air, well, then they do acrobatics, pretty much. Some nice high jumps. Yeah, see this? He's going to jump up. And voila. We'll just finish him off without even action commands. 9 free star points. Well, not quite free. I did take 6 damage. Not a big deal. Now right here, there's a chest, but you can't actually access it. And this guy right here... what do you want? Get away from the treasure chest, pal. It's mine, don't you see? Do not fight. That is an anti-guy. 50 HP, and somewhere between 8 and 12 damage. There are quizzes in the game, besides Chuck Quizmo. And if you fail the quiz, you end up needing to, fight like 3 anti-guys or something like that, I believe. This could be a lie it's from a shady source, LeonFire99. But I'm just saying, those things are scary. I will fight that guy in the series, though. I totally will. I love fighting strong enemies, just to see if I can defeat them. There's another really strong enemy in this game, who I believe is way tougher than Bowser. In my opinion, he's very counterable because he's part Koopa. He's just a giant Koopa, really. But, he's pretty difficult. I forgot his name. How do I always forget this guy's name? He's a big Koopa. You fight him. He's pretty much camps next to Toad Down for a while. But that's for later. So we're just going to get rid of a Super Shroom because we have like 4 of them. And if we wanted a Super Shroom, we could buy one, first of all. But also, we could just go to the desert, get an egg, and cook it. And that will be the equivalent of a Super Shroom. I just completely wasted a turn. What I should have done was attach the second one with Mario and then just finish that guy off with Bo, but instead, we're going to get Master Defense, so it doesn't even matter. Okay. Oh, I'm out of vitamin water. Look, he didn't do anything to me, and I didn't even use an action command. Ta-da. So we're just going to smack this guy to death. Not quite to death, actually. That's misleading information. But by killing these guys, we get the items they drop. I haven't really been explaining that too well. And we need some of the items. I got cake mix. I didn't say why I needed that yet. It's very important, actually. We need this calculator as well. It belongs to the people who sell badges, if you don't remember that. And so there's some more cake mix right there. Mushrooms and a fire flower. So I think I can leave this room now. Ignore that guy. Ignore the anti-guy. I want to make it a point that I fight an anti-guy later. And let's just ditch this place. Since we do have the calculator, I'd love to go give it to the badge shop people. Unfortunately, this part of the game requires a little bit of traveling back and forth, and it becomes a bit redundant. But it's a short distance to the point where it's not worth cutting. But it's the fact that it's kind of repetitive that it just gets annoying. So here's the calculator. And he gives us a special badge, the I Spy badge. So this badge is unique. How much does it cost? I'm not actually quite sure. I Spy only costs 1. So when we level up, I will put that on. Am I supposed to hit these guys with a hammer? I'm actually not sure. I can't tell you 100% to be honest. It looks like I am supposed to hit them. Okay. Whoops. I almost didn't do that. It looks like now that we've given the calculator back, we have to go try and find her frying pan. So we'll talk to her really quick. So the Shy Guy ran off with her frying pan, very evilly, if I recall correctly. And, oh, we have a... Is it over here? We have a key now. We got it a little while ago. Yes, okay, it's here. And I showed off that this place had a lock to it before. It actually accesses the back room of this place. Mario, please don't open the storeroom without my permission, alright? Huh? Oh, you got the storeroom key. Thank you, you saved my business. So, yeah, for getting the storeroom key back, we're allowed to steal whatever we want from this guy. We have the snowman over here, if you remember, that jumps on all enemies and deals 4 damage. The dizzy dial confuses them. The Volt Shroom is basically the Zap Tap badge, except only for a couple turns, and 1 battle. And a toy train, which is 100% vital to the storyline. Right here we have a stone cap, which makes him stone, very tough to hurt, maybe invincible, but he can't do anything for a while, so it means that his partners basically just get to fight. Dizzy dial, this is the Thunder Rage. It hits all enemies for 5 damage instead of just 1. Tasty Tonic cures poison and shrinking, and you can make it by getting a lemon or a lime, I believe, and cooking it or letting Tasty cook it, technically. So that's the quick rundown of those items. Now we can go back, now that we have the toy train. And, I guess we'll end off the episode by doing this. We throw the toy train in. And it lands smack dab on the tracks. Amazing aim, Mario. And yeah, so now we can access some more areas in this toy box. But we're not going to go exploring in this place until next episode, so I'll see you then.